I'm on parental support, which means that I can't really absorb what I am eating very well. Therefore, I need a different way of sustenance. All of my nutrients, minerals, vitamins come from parental nutrition, or PINNT for short, and they go directly into my bloodstream. So the food arrives, or feed, as it's called medically, arrives in a bag, and to administer it, I require a lot of different ancillaries.
This is a medical treatment. It requires a level of cleanliness, infection control, and as a result, often things are single use. Even just providing 1 day's treatment often creates quite a lot of waste.
I receive the packages or the deliveries every fortnight, but I do need PINNT five nights a week. So this is my bedroom, and I keep a fair bit of supplies here to do my connections and disconnections for PINNT. Most people would be very familiar with this setup. So I've got some giving sets there, so there are some more spares, hand sanitizer, soap, sterile dressing towels, gloves, lots of spares as well, a box in a box.
Hello, welcome to my home, and welcome to my hallway. As you can see, lots and lots of boxes that basically feed me, keep me alive.
I have 4 shelves full of feed. I have syringes, giving sets, and all that, but I have boxes elsewhere in my house full, as we do not have the space.
After the delivery, there's gonna be a high sort of pile of boxes. Sometimes I could go as high as me. I do have quite a lot of delivery issues. I think, roughly speaking, it's probably 1 in 5 that's delivered correctly. When I started talking more to PINNT members, I realized that others are having exactly the same issues. And then PINNT has done the waste survey, and I was absolutely shocked to find out the extent of the problem.
Deliveries have been dreadful for months. I can get up to 3 separate deliveries on my delivery day.
I now have absolutely zero trust in my home care company to be able to deliver anything to me as planned.
No one has ever explained what is and isn't clinical waste, so it just goes in general waste.
There is lack of consistency with information from the hospital and the home care company.
What we wanted to find out in the report can be broken down into what are we doing right, what are we doing wrong, and what could we improve in order to maintain the sustainability of home nutrition support. What their feedback was telling us is that there was some real key problems that we had. Ultimately, these treatments are life-saving, and not just in terms of keeping us alive, but giving us a quality of life. There is an awful lot of waste from resources, finances, etc., that is putting this in jeopardy. We found 3 key themes: delivery, the actual physical waste element, and then the repurposing of certain items. Over 50% of the respondents to the survey encountered delivery issues in that 3-month period that we were looking at. So they had at least 1 error in their delivery. Something that definitely came across from our members is, what do I do with this waste?
This is what I have twice a day that I put in the recycling, as well as all the cardboard boxes and everything else.
This is a bag of waste from one infusion. I need to do this 5 times a week, so yeah.
Less than a 1/5 of people felt informed by their healthcare professionals as to what waste goes where.
As far as I know, a lot of the items, of the packaging items, are not recyclable.
What is clinical waste? What is medical waste? What is shops? What is general waste?
I've never been given a lot of guidance on that, so I don't. The short answer would be I don't know.
I have gone around and tried to find out as much information as I can, but it's limited, and so I'll be honest, I guess. And I think that's the same in what many people in the survey were saying. I do the best I can, but I don't know. We had a question where we were asking about repurposing of items, so often single-use items that we've used for the treatment once and then technically we can't use them for administering treatment again. I have to say, we as a community are quite a creative bunch of people.
I try to repurpose everything that I can, so I use all the sterile gloves for all my chores in the kitchen, washing, gardening, and so on. I then also use the trays that come in the dressing packs for washing up liquid or for soap, so it's kind of like a little drip tray.
There's a key driver right across the NHS around becoming carbon neutral by 2045. Home nutrition support has a role to play in that. We are so fortunate that we have the home care companies, doing what they do. That's not the case in many, many other countries.
I absolutely love having the home care service. I mean, it's a lifesaver, not just for me, but for everyone else like me.
Home care allows me to do all of the things that I want to do in my day-to-day life.
For me, home care means freedom, because that's what allows me to do everything else that I love about my life.
If we come together and collaborate, collectively we can make this service not just effective, but efficient. From a PINNT perspective, our job is to be that patient voice, is to collectively bring all of those whispers in the background to the forefront so that ultimately it is loud enough to be heard at the right levels. We want to be seen as part of the solution. Let's take the opportunity to collaborate, coordinate, and communicate.